Suppose you want to know how long it was between the Norman invasion of England and Columbus's arrival in the Caribbean. That is, what's 1492 minus 1066? But I hate long subtraction and borrowing and all that stuff. Well, we can subtract by adding. First, we just need to replace each digit of the smaller number with 9 minus that digit, except the final digit gets replaced with 10 minus that digit. So 1066 becomes 9 minus 1, 9 minus 0, 9 minus 6, 10 minus 6. Adding that to 1492 gives 10,426, and if we ignore the first digit, we get the answer. 1492 minus 1066 is 426. You can check just to be sure. Coincidentally, it's roughly 426 times farther from Portugal to the West Indies and back than from France to England. But anyway, this subtraction by adding trick works for any positive numbers. 8 minus 6, or 2, is the same as 8 plus 10 minus 6, or 8 plus 4, ignoring the first digit. 100 minus 1 is 100 plus 9 minus 0, 9 minus 0, and 10 minus 1, or 100 plus 999, which is 99, ignoring the first digit. And 424,242 minus 333,333 is 424,242 plus 666,667, or 90,909, ignoring the first digit. I'll let you check that one. This trick might seem useless, but suppose you built a machine that can add numbers together, and you wanted to make it subtract. Well, in that case, it might be easier to make it subtract by adding. And matter of fact, my friend Hank Green took apart an adding machine, and that's exactly how it subtracts. By adding. Basically, the machine adds numbers by rotating numbered wheels, but there aren't infinitely many wheels, so if you add up past the maximum possible number, you get back to 0. This is called overflow in computing and modular arithmetic in mathematics. But most importantly, getting back to 0 by adding means it's possible to have positive negative numbers, since, for example, negative 3 is just what you add to 3 to get 0, and on Hank's adding machine, if you add 9,997 plus 3, you'll get 0, so 9,997 is literally negative 3. Unfortunately, there are an infinite number of numbers when you're doing regular arithmetic, so you might think that negative 3 is just negative 3. But if you're willing to fudge a little, you can just take the adding machine's version of negative 3, add a bunch of 9s out front, and when you add that to stuff, it's basically the same as subtracting 3, as long as you don't look too far. Because, you know, 9 gajillion 990 bajillion 997 plus 3 is 0. Almost. By the way, this method of subtracting by adding is how computers subtract as well. They just do it in binary, which makes it a lot easier. It's called subtracting using the 2's complement, if you want to look it up. I want to thank our sponsor, lynda.com, the online learning platform with over 3,000 on-demand video courses to help you strengthen your business, technology, and creative skills. Lynda.com has courses for problem solvers, for the curious, and for people who want to make things happen, whether it be learning negotiation tactics, building a website, or mastering your Photoshop skills. Go to lynda.com/MinutePhysics for a free 10-day trial and access to all of lynda.com's courses. Again, lynda.com/MinutePhysics for a free 10-day trial, and I'd like to thank lynda.com for supporting MinutePhysics.